The rise of Genghis Khan, the empire that terrified the world. Imagine an empire so feared that entire cities surrendered before a single arrow was fired. An empire whose horsemen could appear without warning, strike with terrifying speed, and disappear into the horizon before their enemies could fight back. At its heart was one man, born into poverty, abandoned as a child, and destined to become one of history's most feared conquerors. This is the rise of Genghis Khan, and the empire that changed the world forever. More than 800 years ago, the endless grasslands of Mongolia were home to scattered nomadic tribes. They spent their lives herding animals, surviving brutal winters, and fighting one another for land, food, and power.
Charge!
No one could have imagined that these
alive!
divided tribes would soon unite and create the largest contiguous empire in human history. That extraordinary journey began with a boy named Temujin. Temujin was born around the year 1162. His father was a respected tribal leader, but when Temujin was still a child, his father was poisoned by a rival tribe. Without their protector, Temujin's family was abandoned. They were left to survive alone on the harsh Mongolian steppe. Hunger became a daily struggle. They hunted small animals, gathered roots, and fought simply to stay alive. Many believed the young boy would never amount to anything. They were wrong. As Temujin grew older, he proved to be fearless, determined, and incredibly intelligent. Instead of ruling through fear alone, he rewarded loyalty, promoted skilled warriors regardless of their family background, and united tribes that had been enemies for generations. One by one, rival leaders either joined him or were defeated. In 1206, after years of war, the tribes gathered and gave Temujin a new title: Genghis Khan. It meant universal ruler. A new empire had been born. Genghis Khan transformed his warriors into one of the most disciplined armies the world had ever seen. Every soldier was trained to ride horses for days without rest. They carried powerful bows capable of striking enemies from incredible distances. Communication was fast, discipline was strict, and every battle was carefully planned. Speed became their greatest weapon. While other armies marched slowly, the Mongols seemed almost unstoppable. The Mongols first expanded into northern China, capturing cities that had stood for generations. Then they turned west. Kingdom after kingdom fell before them. When the Khwarezmian Empire insulted Genghis Khan by killing his ambassadors, he launched one of history's most devastating military campaigns. Entire armies were destroyed. Great cities were captured. News of the Mongol advance spread across Asia like wildfire. Soon, many rulers surrendered without fighting. Fear had become one of the Mongols' most powerful weapons. The Mongols didn't rely only on strength. They used clever tactics, surprise attacks, and psychological warfare. They often pretended to retreat, drawing enemy armies into traps before surrounding them from every direction. Their scouts gathered information long before battles began. Their commanders adapted quickly. Their enemies rarely knew what was coming. By the time of Genghis Khan's death in 1227, his empire stretched across vast regions of Asia. But his successors continued the conquest. Within decades, the Mongol Empire reached from the Pacific Ocean to Eastern Europe, becoming the largest contiguous land empire the world has ever known. Trade flourished along the Silk Road. Ideas, technology, and cultures spread across continents under Mongol rule. Their empire reshaped the course of history. To some, Genghis Khan was a brilliant military genius who united divided tribes and transformed global trade. To others, he was a ruthless conqueror whose campaigns brought unimaginable destruction. His legacy remains one of the most debated in history. But one fact cannot be denied. A boy abandoned on the Mongolian steppe rose to build an empire so vast that it changed the world forever. And more than 8 centuries later, the name Genghis Khan still commands attention whenever history's greatest conquerors are remembered. Call to action. If you enjoyed this journey through history, subscribe to Fall of Empires for more stories of the world's greatest battles, legendary rulers, and civilizations that changed history forever. Which empire should we explore next? Let us know in the comments.